Hello everyone, George here, and today I'd like to make an unboxing video of Incipio Edge. It's a heavy case made by a company called Incipio, and let's go ahead and unbox it. It's for the 3GS. Okay. There you go. The packaging is similar. It's typical Incipio packaging, similar to their feather cases. This here. Anyways, well, this is the typical packaging. Throw it away. Let's have a look at this. Okay, first of all, what you get is like a small stand here for the case and the case itself. There you go. What you get inside the case is it's a two-part. First of all, it's a two-part rubberized hard plastic case. Feels really good. And inside you get a manual. There you go. And you also get two screen protectors for the iPhone 3GS. The cleaning cloth. There you go. And the tool to get the bubbles out of the screen protector. Now let's have a look at the case itself. Now the case, the case is very similar to an Incase Slider case from a company called Incase. So actually these two companies are very, I would say they are pretty much two of the leading companies for iPhone cases. And they have very similar competing products. For example, Incase has a slider, Incipio has the Edge. Incase has the snap case, and Incipio has the feather case. And for Incase, for example, this is I'd say the slider is their like a flagship case, and it's pretty much similar for Incipio. Maybe feather is the flagship for them. It's a very popular case. Anyway, now let's take a closer look at this. There you go. The logo inside. And let's try it out. We got an iPhone here. And let's make it slide in. Slides in quite nicely. There you go. Doesn't make the screen protector bubble, no bubbles at all, and it feels very solid, feels very good, no squeaking, no creaking, nothing at all. All buttons are easily accessible, and that's what I like about Incipio and their cases. The home button, you see here there's an extra cutout here. So it makes the home button very easy to access. Feels really nice. The lip here is a bit thicker than what you get in Incase Slider. Just minor differences. But this case feels really good. Very solid case. All buttons are easily accessible. Feels good. It's not a slippery case. So just really nice looking case. There you go. The bottom part, you'll probably have some problems, pretty much like with Incase Slider, with some of the iPhone connectors. Not everything will fit in here. And while we are at it, let's go ahead and put the iPhone into the Incase Slider as well and make a comparison. There you go. Comes off easily. Let's slide this out. Oh, it's very snug in there. really snug. Okay, let's try it in the Incase Slider. Oh, you see, Incase makes the screen protector, it bubbled it up a little bit here. Oh, and there you go. It bubbled the screen protector. Bubbled it some more. Let's go ahead anyway. And oof. Incase Slider bubbled my screen protector. Let's turn it on. Go. Incase Slider is it's a little bit tighter feel, and it also makes your screen protector bubble. There you go. Strangely, this won't fit on. Oops, sorry. Stupid. Trying an Incipio bottom part. Anyway, here it is in the Incase Slider. As you see, the lip is thinner here, and the feeling is pretty much the same. The home button is easier to press on the edge than on the slider because it doesn't have as much of a cutout. You have to get like over the plastic. The buttons, the side buttons are pretty similar. I'd say they're pretty much the same. And as for the thickness, I think this bit of a bigger lip makes Incipio Edge feel a little bit bulkier, but you know, overall I'd say they are pretty similar cases. I'll take the camera and I'll give you a better shot. So they're very similar cases. The bottom and the back, very similar. The height is similar. The thickness, this is a bit thicker here. And yeah, but it doesn't bubble your screen protector. That's what I like about this case. So let's take this off. Let's go. Oh, and one word of caution. I haven't tested this out extensively, but with my previous iPhone, my previous 3GS, I had an Incase Slider on it, and it did scratch my Chrome all around, especially on the bottom. There were scratches, on the side there were scratches, like on top of it there were scratches. So there is just some word of caution for you. I'm not sure how the Edge will do, but I assume it will be pretty well. You know, I like that it doesn't bubble the screen protector. Anyway, let's take the camera and give you a better close-up shots. Okay, here are the two cases side by side, the Incase Slider and the Incipio Feather. From the top, as you see, the cutouts are pretty similar. Let it focus here. The home button, as I told you already, on the what's it called, Incipio Edge, is has a much nicer cutout, so it's easier to access it. There you go, just easier to get to the home button than on the Incase Slider, which you have to like go over. Actually, there have been reports of cases of this kind peeling. You know, the rubberized plastic cases are my favorite ones, and some people have reported of them peeling, but neither Incase nor, well, actually I can't talk for this, but I assume this won't peel either, because an Incase Slider has never peeled for me, but it did bubble up my screen protector, and Incipio Edge did not. And by the way, if you have an Incase Slider, the screen protector that works with Incase Slider and doesn't get bubbled up is called Steinheil SGP, and that works only for the 3GS. For iPhone 4, Incase Slider and the Steinheil SGP are not compatible. It bubbles there, but on 3GS they are pretty much a perfect Perfect match. Let's have a look at this case on the sides. Just a second. There you go. The sides are also very similar. I would say the the edge has a better cutout here. You see, it's more flatter, nicer than on the slider, and also the shape and the cutout itself, in my opinion, is better. You also get that extra cutout for the mute switch. There you go. I already told you about the home button. This is the bottom. The cutouts are pretty similar. Most 30-pin connectors will fit in here, but some of the bulky ones will not. As you see, the Incipio edge is a bit thicker. It's a bit thicker case. What can I tell you more? I already told you about peeling. Neither peels for me, but the cases do scratch. You will get scratches. Both feel very similar. I'd say they are pretty much the same in how they feel in your hand. Let's take it from the other side. There you go. The Incase Slider has 2 rails here that hold your phone, and the Incipio edge has one big rubber place where it holds your phone, but it holds it very nice. It holds it very nice. The phone doesn't move around or rattle or feel loose at all. And Incase Slider has a thinner lip, but as I told you already a couple of times, it bubbles the screen protector. This one has a thicker lip, but it doesn't bubble the screen protector. I like that a lot. You know, just since it doesn't bubble the screen protector, I guess, you know, a little bit thicker lip is alright. On the back, again, the 2 parts, like where they meet each other, there you go. The Incipio edge again aligns better. As you see here, it's like perfectly aligned. There is no like you know, just, I don't know what it's called in English, like a drop or something, but here you can see there is a slight misalignment. Maybe it's just my Incase Slider, I don't know, but Incipio edge definitely aligns very well here. There you go, 1 and 2. The cutouts are different. No, this is an oval one. This goes like to the bottom, like a squarish. As for the bulkiness, both are heavy cases, like heavy protection cases. So yeah, both are bulky. Neither will fit in TomTom car kit. And frankly, this I think feels a tiny bit better. You just, I don't know, maybe the lip makes it feel better or something, but just this feels a bit flatter, and this feels like, I don't know, it feels nice. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, let's take this part. This is the Incipio case holder. Now let's try it out. There you go. I'll try it out with an iPhone in a second. Just the problem is that I'm holding the camera with one hand, so it sits quite nicely. And as you see here, doesn't wobble much. And let's try the Incase Slider. And it also fits perfectly. No problems here. Holds both. What else? Oh yeah, and just for the comparison's sake, let's get the my favorite case, my favorite 3GS case. That is the Incipio Feather case. This is a lightweight, everyday case. Protect your phone from scratches. This, I assume, well, personally, I would use this two cases when I'm, just going somewhere where I might drop the phone or something, but I'm not planning to drop the phone in everyday conditions, so hopefully I won't. But I like this case. There you go. Feather, the edge, and Incase Slider. So this is much thinner, thick case, and a thick case. So both have all like a similar filling, all rubberized plastic, and yeah. And as I mentioned earlier, these two companies, Incase and Incipio, they have pretty much the similar cases. The Edge for iPhone 4 and 4S, and Incase for iPhone 4 and 4S. And with iPhone 4 as well, they are very similar cases, and with minor differences. This being again the home button and the cutouts. But other than that, and pretty much the same story, the Incipio Edge is a bit thicker for the iPhone 4 as well. Between these two cases, well, if I had to pick one, frankly, I would go with Incipio Edge. I mean, there are minor differences between these cases, but in my opinion, these minor differences make it a bit better. Just the home button has a better cutout. The sides are, well, pretty similar, but I still prefer this one. And it doesn't bubble the screen protector. And as I mentioned already, Incase Slider scratched my phone, the chrome of my 3GS. I don't know whether the Edge will scratch it, but I would give it a chance. So I can't tell you about that, to be honest. Maybe in a couple of months when I use this, I will put a comment. I will also take pictures of both these cases and post them in the description with a link to my Flickr account. And let's again take the iPhone and put it in here to show you one more time. There you go. Sorry about this, I had to do it with one hand, but there you go. Slide in nicely, and it doesn't bubble up the screen protector. As you see here, there are no bubbles at all. And the bottom part, there you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, there you go. So it fits in there nicely. Really good feel to it. Not much of a gap here, no gaps at all. Just really quality case. The home button is super easy to access. Just really pleasant. It's for iPhone 4 they have a similar cutout. It's really nice. I wish actually that for Incipio Feather for iPhone 4 they've done the same thing. It's a bit hard to press there, but on here it's fine. No bubbles, as you see here. No bubbles at all. The bottom part, sides, this extra cutout. I assume it will make it easier. Like, yeah, makes it pretty easier. Bit easier to access the mute switch. The top one, top part. I assume this will accept most of the 3.5mm jacks. The camera, it's aligned pretty well. There you go. And let's try it in the stand. Let's take a better picture here. There you go. Looks really nice. I assume you would use the stand to watch movies or use the phone as a clock. Personally, I will not use this. I'll probably throw it away or something. But it's really nice. Very nice case. I like it a lot. What else? Now let's put it again in Incase Slider for comparison while we are at it. Let me pause the video for a second because I have to take the phone out of the case. Okay, got the phone out of the case. It was quite snug in there, and as mentioned already, there are no squeaks, no rattling, and it's pretty much the same with Incase Slider. Both cases feel very solid, very nice cases, just minor differences. There you go. Let's try this out with one hand. Actually slides in into the Incase Slider a bit easier. Let's see if it will bubble screen protector. Oh yeah, there you see, bubbled it up, bubbled it here, and I haven't even pushed it all the way in. There you go, now it's all the way in and bubble the top, the side, top, side here. Let's take the bottom part. Oopsie daisy, bubbled it again, sorry about that. Yeah, this definitely bubbles screen protector. If you were interested whether it does or not, definitely does. So there you go, a bubble screen protector. But this case too feels great. If you don't have a screen protector, I guess, let me focus it a little bit, sorry about that. There you go. Yeah, the cutout. Actually, the switch is quite easy to access here as well, just a little bit easier on the edge. The same cutout for the camera. The top will accept probably most of the 3.5mm jacks, audio connectors. The home button cutout, there you see, it's a little bit harder to press than on the edge. This case feels a bit slimmer because the lip is thinner. So, you know, both have, well, you probably already know, but both have lay on the table designs. This is the bottom. The bottom on the Incase Slider is a bit more open, I think. So, but still, it doesn't accept all the 30-pin connectors. And the back, yeah, looks pretty nice. So there you have it. Two cases, very similar, with minor differences. As I said, if I had to pick, the differences are smaller. Like if we go to the bottom line, the narrower lip on the Incase Slider, the case is a tiny bit slimmer than Incipio Edge, and for the Incipio Edge, it doesn't bubble up your screen protector. The home button cutout is better. Probably this mute switch cutout is better. The cutouts themselves are a bit better. The overall feeling is pretty much the same. And yes, pretty much, I think that's it. Just minor differences between two very similar cases. But both cases are great, actually. So some people recommend it, you know, just to avoid scratches, like to take out the phone every like week or two and like clean it, because some dust collects inside the case, and that's what they blame for the scratches. But frankly, I'm not too keen on taking the phone out in and out all the time, so just, I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative for you, and have a nice day. Thank you.